troops as part of the Lend-Lease program. You know, it's got some wear on the gun, but to be as old as it is, it's extremely clean.
So it's a pretty unique rifle then.
Unique is kind of subjective because this was a very popular design. That's an asterisk model.
Yeah, it is.
In the initial batch, they only made about 15,000 of them, but the asterisk models, they actually made over 1 million of them.
What are you trying to get out of it?
Well, I think somewhere around $500.
This is a great piece, but the truth of the matter is, it's not very rare. And I need some more information about the gun to be able to price it, so I'm gonna have to call somebody in for a second opinion. You know who would really be interested in looking at this gun? Mr. Gary, our gun expert.
He loves Enfields.
Yeah, if you don't mind, let me call him.
Sure.
And y'all talk for just a second.
Thank you.
I think it would be really good to have the gun expert come in and tell us what this is really worth because, I mean, if it's more than $500, I sure want a piece of that action as well.
Recently, my buddy Gerald called about some animals he had at his farm. One in particular, I might be interested in. So Tammy and I go down checking it.
Yeah. This is the Z-Donk cross between the donkey and the zebra.
A little cutie.
At that age, they're all cute. Just a little tough to deal with. Jimmy is here today because we're trying to sell the Z-Donk. One day, one of the zebras got in with the donkeys, and we ended up with a Z-Donk. Not necessarily that we wanted, but after they got out, the inevitable happened, you know. They have a little more ruckus than most because they take a lot of the characteristics from the zebra, and the zebra is extremely hard to tame.
So, Mr. Gerald, how old is this one?
She's 8 months.
Is this the mom and dad?
That's not the dad, but that's the mom. This right here was not something that we actually wanted to breed happen sometimes, you know.
Most of your crossbred animals are all done in captivity. They are not done out in the
No,
wild.
you're
The
right.
primary defense is kicking like a horse or a mule.
Right.
They can kick your head off.
Like they're doing right now.
Just like she's trying to do right now.
That's the zebra coming back.
Yeah, these do not make good pets.
The older they get, the less of a chance that you have of doing anything with them
Right.
or ever being able to control them.
The biggest thing is to get them to where they're a little bit tamer than this one. And that's a lot of work. Fawning and selling livestock is an important part of my business. We have a farm and a large barn, so we can take care of all of the animals we acquire. This Z-Donk is a rare and beautiful animal. She's still young and can be tamed, but it's going to take a lot of time and energy. I'll definitely be able to sell it eventually. And in the meantime, the grandkids would get a kick out of it. But I'll have to get her at a good price to make this work for her. Well, what are you trying to get out of it?
I'd say probably about $200.
Well, you know, I'm thinking we'll take some time with her. She just hadn't been handled a tremendous amount.
Right.
What about 100?
You know yourself, is it's not going to pay for the feed that it costs to bring it to this point.
Here's your 43 Central.
I tell you what, I'll do 150 on her, but I'm all in at 150.
Text key holder multiple times. These are premise numbers.
See her go to.
Haven't been able to contact anyone. You can leave a voicemail for the key holder.
It's always
Wait for his
Thank you,
contact.
sir.
She go jump
See?
on it.
There we go. But the only problem is now she's jumping for me. She ain't jumping for you.
We actually agreed on 150 for the Z-Donk, which was probably better than what I thought that we would give for it. I'm very glad that Jimmy and Tammy stopped by today because that would give this little Z-Donk a good home.
The Enfields have become extremely collectible and popular, so the values are going up. But the thing is, it's got dents and scratches.
Ooh. Well, what's really neat about this is it was probably signed in the exact same week that he wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Wow.
This is a big deal. We're flying high.
Let's show them how it's done.
She's a habitual liar. I don't believe that she said that.
People, YouTube done it again. I got a thing maybe an hour ago stating not made for kids under 18. How come I got it? You know, I check it, the box, not made for 18. I just can't figure out what YouTube is doing. There's Alexi. Yeah. So I don't understand. So I peel it again. I just don't know what YouTube's doing. It's about 4:11 a.m. in the morning Friday. So I want you all to be prepared. I'm going to go with Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on live streaming. I'm going to use StreamYard. And it's going to be a live panel to share other videos, probably some live videos, and all that. I want you to hit the subscribe bell and thumbs up and all this. I don't know. Either it's done by a computer or what. I got viewer description advised. That means it's not, to me, not made for kids under 18. That was a short video that I'd done. And people, I don't understand what's wrong with YouTube. So, I just want to let you know, I do live streaming Saturday, June the 23rd of 2024 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in that ballpark. So, I want to thank you all. And I'll catch you back there then.